Good morning everyone, welcome back to another weekly artist vlog. If you don't know who I am, and I always forget to introduce myself because I kind of just, not assume, it just doesn't stick in my mind, you know what I mean? If you don't know who I am, my name is Lero. I am the owner of Lero Art. I'm on a journey this year to basically make art my career. It is something that I've kind of just had on in the back of my head for a while, and I am fastly approaching the age of 30, so I want to get this thing going. So today, or actually this week, is crunchy time without the crunchiness. It is market prep week, market finalizing week, market stock finalizing week, I guess. So my next market is actually happening on Saturday the 13th of September, so this Saturday coming for me, a few Saturdays ago for you, and it is at the Valley Lodge Care Home in Matlock, and it is a dog show. I believe they're raising money for the people in the care home. I apologise for the lighting, by the way. Good old British weather has hit us yet again, and there's just no more sun now, which is a shame. So yes, so this week is going to be me finishing off all of the whips I have been working on, so the projects that I've been working on, making stock take, basically taking inventory stock. I also at some point would like to do a mock-up test, because this is the first market I've done since the very first one I've done, so this is only my second market to date. I want to do a mock-up of how everything's going to go, because I obviously have a few more things added on. I have a lot more things to sell, and I need to know where they're gonna sit roughly, so we will go through that. I also want to go through all of the stock that I have made, and then it'll be market day. So I have a lot of whips in my whips basket, which is not currently next to me, it's actually upstairs in the office. I am going to be working on getting as many of those related to this market as possible, so I'll still have whips in there, but they will be for another market. I basically just want to get all of those whips done, so it's like kind of like a clean slate. I know that they're done, ready to go, and then I'll work on adding a bunch of other stuff to it. I need to go to a shop at some point this week, which will probably be tomorrow, to pick up the bits that I need to make the door stops. Ideally, I would like to make 3 of them. I have made 3/4 of one, a quarter of another, and the other one hasn't even started. So I would ideally like to have 3 of those for the dog show. And I think that's it. I think for the rest of the day, I also want to work on making, or should I say taking, some stock photos. I don't know how I'm going to film that for you guys, but yeah, I want to take some nice photos for social media and also for Etsy, ready to go up on the shop if they don't sell at the market. But then there's a way for other people to buy them if they didn't already. And I think that's kind of it. I feel like I have basically everything ready to go. I just want to make as many little bits as possible, basically. I just want to make sure I've got enough that I don't know. I feel like I have enough, but we'll see. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish these whips, and then I'll be back with you afterwards to update you on how everything has gone. Hello. It has in fact been a few hours later. I have finished my dark grey husky, my Doberman, my Rottweiler, and 3 flower chain keychains that I actually started working on at work. They ended up working up really fast. I will put the pattern for that down below. I now have left for today is take some nice pictures of all of the stuff that I've made, and I would also like to make some social media posts as well, because I have actually been doing pretty good at the whole like making content for social media thing, and yeah, just want to get some posts scheduled so I have, you know, content going out. They have been going up on my Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Pretty good so far. I'm gonna have some lunch because I'm hungry, and then we'll see how the rest of the day goes. I'm feeling pretty good right now though. Oh, and then a side note, I also this morning signed up for the local library where I live. I don't know why I didn't before, to say I'm such a book lover, like I don't know why I didn't before. But then I've known about it a while again, never signed up for it. I've downloaded the app Libby, which is basically Libby the library on your phone, where you can rent audiobooks, ebooks and magazines on an app. And then you just get free books to listen to. So I have started listening to some while I was crocheting actually, and it was quite nice. Rather than listening to like YouTube videos and not actually being able to watch them and concentrate on them, I was just listening to a book. It's pretty good. The one I started listening to was After She'd Gone by, I want to say, Andy Dahl. Could be wrong. Yeah, I think it is supposed to be like a horror thrillery kind of thing. But I'm just enjoying listening to books, actually, just listening to stories. So that was a fun discovery this morning. And I actually said to my partner, who also signed up for the library as well, why didn't we do this sooner? Good afternoon everyone, hoping you are well. I've had some news this morning that my market this weekend has been cancelled, which kinda is an understatement. I am very gutted about. Not that it's anybody's fault, it's not my fault, it's not the organiser's fault, obviously unforeseen circumstances, even the weather. But you know, it sometimes just feels a bit like you do a lot of work to then no longer have anywhere for it to go, if that makes sense. Also, I'm in my bedroom. But I've just decided that rather than, you know, kind of get upset about the fact that I'm not going to be at a market this weekend, I think honestly I'm more upset that I'm not going to be surrounded by dogs all day. Anyway, rather than get upset by the whole thing, I'm actually still carrying on with market prep, because regardless of if I'm not at a market this weekend, I am at a market next weekend on Sunday the 21st, as long as that one doesn't get cancelled. So I still have to do market prep. I've still got stuff to sort out, and to be honest, since I've basically got an extra day to do it, I don't, because me and my partner have decided that we're going to be doing the garden instead. I'm just going to use the time wisely and get the stuff done this time this week rather than leave it till next week. So I'm still going to be doing all of the little bits. I actually was thinking this morning before I found out the news that I was going to delay buying the stuff for the doorstops and get them next week. I think I'm still going to do that. I think I'm still going to do, like, I'm going to prep the doorstop, like the dog doorstops, as much as I can and then still make some. But I would also like to just get some other kinds of plushies and keychains and stuff made as well. So I've got more options of those, especially littler plushies, because I have a lot of bigger ones and not a lot of littler, you know, cheaper options. So I think I'm going to be doing that. To be honest, I still might delay the whole dog doorstop thing just because the reason I was going to delay it till next week was because I wanted to have earned some money this weekend to then, you know, pay towards that. So we'll see. It might still be the case. However, I am actually going to be listing all of these things on my Etsy. I was going to wait until after the market next weekend, but I think I'm just going to upload them anyway because I can still make them. I will still be posting on there that, you know, it'll be a made to order thing. They'll be sent out in X amount of weeks. It's basically just giving me a bit more extra time to get stuff done, but I still want to do those really like naff little bits for the market that just need to be done anyway. So the first one that I was doing this morning, minus scheduling a bunch of posts ready to go on to all of my social media platforms, I've just been cutting the backing boards that came with my prints because it was really thick like card, and I've used them as backing boards for my bookmarks. So it's basically a bunch of board that I've cut up. It then fits in there, and then I've just put the bookmarks over the top, and they stand up perfect. Whereas before, if you'd have seen the previous vlog where I was trying to get this to work, you would have seen the disaster that was these bookmarks. But they did this, and that's not very appealing because as much as they are floppy crochet bookmarks, who wants a floppy bookmark? So I've cut up some card and slotted them in the back. You know, it's literally an easy like take in, take out thing. And now they stand up perfect. So they'll be nice and lovely displayed the way they should have been in the first place. So yeah, now I know that that works. The other bits that I need to do is I need to make a QR code so people can scan it to send them to either my Linktree or my Etsy. I need to print that off, and I have a spare picture frame that I can use for now to put that in, so at least, you know, I can just put it either on the table or upright somewhere. And then I think that could possibly be it. Obviously we'll be doing the market practice setup next week now, because next week I'm hoping to have a few more bits to be able to put up to sell on that. And then yeah, I think that's kind of it. Tomorrow, I think, honestly, I might do some of the commission. I'm not going to be filming that, so that is kind of something that I won't be able to show, but I will like to get it started and get it going because it's due next month, in just over a month, and I'm starting to scare myself a little bit. I don't think it's going to take me that long, but you know, when you just start to see like the days trickling down, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So yeah, I think that's kind of it for now. I'm just praying that the next market isn't going to get cancelled, but I did, as of yesterday, get accepted into another one in December. So that one is December 6th, and it is another local one for me. It's at Kimberley Library, December 6th, 10 till 1, I think, so it's a pretty short one, but I mean, it's a Christmas market. I now technically have one every month for the rest of the year minus November. I've not managed to get into any markets in November so far, mostly because a lot of them that have been scheduled have actually been put on days that I'm at my other job, which is, it's fine, but also it's like, can someone just please do it on one of the days that I'm off? Let me in. So when this video is out, you should, if you would like to, be able to buy all of these things that I've been making. They will be up on my Etsy, ready to buy if you want them. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do some little bits for the business. If I have any other things to show you today, any stuff that I make, I will obviously update you, but apart from that, I don't really have much else to do this week now. Like, this is the problem with like being too organized, is when it comes to stuff like this and now you've got nothing to do. Like, normally I would just be like, oh, now I can just chill and make some bits, but you know, because the end result is in a few days, whereas now I have no end result for another week, and I'm also questioning what to do. But it's fine. It's fine. If I don't see you for the rest of the day, I will see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, everyone. It is now Friday. I have spent majority of the day working on my commission piece for my friend. I would love to show you, but I don't honestly know if I should, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep commissions private because obviously it is people's pets and stuff. But either way, I've been working on the commission all day and it is in that ugly phase. And if you are an artist or a creative, you know that especially paintings, drawings, whatever creative project has an ugly phase, and it is in that at the minute. And I'm kind of looking at it like it's a promising ugly phase, but an ugly phase nonetheless. So that to me says leave it there. If anyone ever hits an ugly phase and is struggling and is stressed and is wondering how you can make it better, just leave it. Leave it for a day. Leave it for an hour. Leave it, come back. Because you will find that you will come back and be like, actually, yeah, that's about it. I haven't really done much else this week. Obviously, the market tomorrow has been cancelled, so it kind of changed my plans on what I was going to be doing. Today I was going to end up doing like a market prep practice, but obviously that will be saved for next week now. So yeah, plans changed. Started working on the commission. Getting most of that going and out of the way, so at least I know that, you know, it's happening, and I would definitely feel a lot better the next time I work on it knowing that it is started. But I do have a positive update. I got accepted into another market, so I now have a market a month for the rest of the year, which is great. So my next one is next week on Sunday. I have one on October 26th, which is a Sunday. I have one November 23rd, and I have one December the 6th. So one a month. It's pretty good going. I think I might leave it there unless I decide to, you know, push a couple in. It more just depends on the days, because a lot of them do obviously fall on a Saturday, and I just need to make sure that I'm not at my other job when they're on a Saturday. I can do Sundays. Obviously, it also depends on if I actually get in. It's not always down to me. But either way, I've got one market a month now, which actually gives me plenty of time in between each to like restock again and have a huge amount of stock inventory. The other things I have actually been working on, I will put a photo of it here, and I will also put a photo of the pattern and link it down below. I've been doing some flower keychains. They're so quick and simple to do. They are one of those things where if I want to crochet and I don't want it to be a long project and, you know, I literally have 50 minutes, like, well, I could do something. It's one of them. They look really nice. They're really cute. I've been doing it in as many colours as I possibly can. So that's probably the most keychains I have of one thing. But then it also got me thinking, and I know I spoke about this in another video before, does it really matter if I don't always crochet animals? Does it matter if I crochet animals as fruit, as cake, as food, basically, in outfits? Does it matter? Does it matter if I don't do stuff that's just animals? Obviously, that is my life, heart and soul. I love animals with my entire being, but I also love really cute things, and I keep thinking that I don't know if I can do that because it's not an animal. But does it matter? Like, genuinely, does it really matter? I don't think so, but for the first time in a while I've got in my head and I'm a bit like, oh, I don't know if I can be crocheting these things. Because obviously I'm just kind of thinking of stuff like Christmas related, the C word, Halloween related for the next couple markets, because obviously they're all coming up. I could do them for each of them ready. And I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't know, questioning. I don't think it matters. I think as long as my paintings specifically are mostly animals and then there's some animals tied in, I don't really think it matters. I think I'm overthinking it. I just don't think it matters. I've seen plenty of people have a market stall who are crocheters, or not even crocheters, just people who have a market stall and they do lots of other things. But if we're talking about like crochet markets specifically, I've seen a lot of people who do amigurumi and also make like bandanas, tote bags, gloves, sockies, cup holders. Do you know what I'm saying? I think I'm just overthinking it, and I just don't think it cares. To think it cares, I don't think it matters, and I don't think I should care. Is what I wanted to say. I thought now I'm just blabbing. Anyway, it is getting chilly. The weather has been crap. We're back to typical British weather. The summer has officially ended, and I'm really sad. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave this week's vlog here because I genuinely just don't have anything else to show you or update you on. Yeah, I feel like this has been an oddly productive yet unsatisfying week, if that makes sense. Like, I think I'm ever so slightly disheartened that the market isn't happening tomorrow, but it's no one's fault. No one's can control these things. So yeah, I think we'll leave this week's vlog here. Thank you so much for joining me as always. I hope you are enjoying. Leave a dog emoji in the comments because that is the commission that I am working on today. Leave a like and a subscribe if you would like to continue joining me on this journey of making art my career, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Good night.